guys, so I am in Menards, which is like a Lowe's or a Home Depot, and look what I found in the store. And of course, I'm not going to be tempted to buy anything, but I just thought it was pretty cool. They got free in here. Allie. They got Rebecca. Pretty cool. Hello, book friends. Welcome back. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we have a super huge book haul, friends. Yes, your girl got another book haul. I will never disappoint you with the book hauls. Let's do a little housekeeping. I am back in my library. However, today of all days, my neighbors are having a roof put on, so I apologize in advance for the noise that you may hear outside. I do have some music playing in the background, so hopefully that'll help drown out some of the banging that you hear going on. But other than that, this is real life over here, honey. We are real life, and so it is what it is. But guys, I am super excited about this book haul. I must say, I'm excited about all the book hauls, okay? This one, I don't even know how many books I got. But I know that I went to probably 3 different places. I also, if you saw the vlog, I found, books even in Menards, which is like our Lowe's, or Home Depot, and I have been walking through there and saw books in there too. Now, I didn't buy any, but I was just amazed that they had books located in there as well. So, anywho, we are going to get on with this book haul. I have quite a few books. Y'all, your girl done changed. I have changed. I have evolved. At one point I thought I was a super huge romance girly, and I am coming to find out that I am loving thrillers and mysteries. I've always liked them, but I'm to the point where I am loving them. I find myself steering towards the thriller and the mystery sections when I'm in the stores, or even if I'm online. I just want thrillers. And it's a lot of them. I will never get bored of reading thrillers or having an issue with finding thrillers, because there are lots and lots and lots of them. So, without further ado, I'm not going to read any synopsis or anything like that because I have a lot of books. So, I'm going to start with St. Vincent de Paul. I believe I showed you guys this store on my last book haul, and I have went in there actually looking for something else, but when there's books in the area, honey, look, my spidey senses kicked in, and I said I have to go and check out and see if I just happen to find any books. I didn't have any in mind, but I thought I would pop in there. And guys, I think I got 5 books. And at the beginning of this vlog, the little vlog that I did, I showed you a sign, and St. Vincent de Paul's books here in my area, hardcovers are only $1 and paperbacks are 50 cents. It can't get no better than that. And then your girl, honey, because I am a little mature, I got a discount as well. So I think I ended up overall spending maybe $3.50 or something like that on 5 books. Okay, so This first book that I got is Jake and Lily by Jerry Spinelli. And I actually got this book for one of my granddaughters. She loves to read. She's been in, I think she's been in a couple of my videos. But she loves to read. She's going to be here visiting me here this summer. And so I got to get her some books, honey. I got to get her something to read. So this is a really cute book. So if you have children or teenagers or whatnot, that may be something you would like. I'm hoping maybe while she's here, I'll be able to get her to do a wrap up before she goes back home on that book. All right. The next book that I have, and this book, you'll see a half price book sticker on it. But I did only get this book for $1. I don't know anything about this author. I'm not going to try to pronounce the name because as you guys see in my other videos, I'm horrible. I am horrible when it comes to pronouncing names. But The Girl in the Ice, this is a thriller. And I mean, it seems like a really, 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 really good thriller. I know this has some type of detective involved in it, so I'm not sure if, I'm not sure about as far as POVs, like if there's a main character talking or if it's going to be a lot of detective talk. I'm not sure, but it looks like it's going to be really good, guys. The next book that I have is by A Spider's Thread by Laurel Lipman. This is a new author for me. This is an older book. I think most of these books are probably like, they're not recent. This one, let me see, 2004. But it looked really interesting. She has several books. Which is one reason why I went ahead and grabbed this one. Because she must be pretty good. She's still selling them, child. So we're going to see what the end going to be on that. This next book I'm excited about as well. I believe this is a YA. And I had saw this one, Swift River by S.E. Chambers. I had saw this book on another YouTuber's video a while back, like when I first started YouTube, and the cover, honey, the cover is beautiful. And in reading the synopsis, I felt like, it would be something really good to try and read. But I'm telling you, it was the cover that got me. It was the cover. So we shall see. This next book that I have, and this sticker on here, once again, it was already on here from, I guess, whoever was selling it previously, because it has an Ollie sticker on here, and then it has another sticker that looked like it may have come from somewhere else, but I paid $1 for it. And this is Silver Linings by Debbie McComber. And I believe this is more of an adult fiction type book. I believe it's an adult romance. So I figured I'd try this out. I know that I just said I'm a thriller girly. I'm still for the romances. I think I'm kind of turning away from the fluffy stuff. I still have books on my shelf that I have to read. I'm not saying that I'm turning totally away from it, but I don't see where I'm going to buy like a bunch of YA romances or anything like that. But we shall see. Never say never. But as of the moment, I'm loving my thrillers. All right. The next store, and as I just got finished saying, I'm kind of pulling away from the romances. The next store I went to was Dollar Tree. I'm always in Dollar Tree, and I always walk past those books to see what they may have. And I did find Landline by Rainbow Powell. The cover, it was the cover that got me. I mean, $1.25. I believe this is definitely not a YA. I don't believe it was a YA. It is a romance. But I thought it was cute. If you're into into the holidays, reading books at certain holidays, I mean, this is a Christmas love story. So we'll see. I'll pick it up. I probably won't pick it up till Christmas, but it was really cute. Like I said, $1.25. You can't beat it. Then the next book that I got was 9 Perfect Strangers by Leanne Moriarty. And I think I finally have all of her books from her later books. I think I finally have them all. I found this in the Dollar Tree for $1.25. So I guess this turned into a Hulu original. I've never seen it, but I'm sure it's going to be pretty good. The next store I went to, I've already showed you these books from when I was in Orlando. So I wanted to include them on this vlog as well. But I had gotten Murder in the Family by Kara Hunter. All right. Don't know anything about this author. This one is pretty interesting because in this one you're going to see a lot of text messages, newspaper articles, and things like that. And I just wanted to try it out and see how much I really liked it. It looked like it's going to be good. Okay, we talking about domestic. We are talking about domestic. We got the family involved. So we're going to see what that's about. And then the other book that I picked up, Only If You Were Lucky by Stacey Willingham. And I already have a book by Stacey. I've not read it, nor do I know anything about her writing style or anything like that. But it's a thriller, okay? It showed a house. We know something is involved, okay? So we're going to see what the end going to be on this one as well. Now, those are all my stars, except last but not least, Friends of the Public Library. You know I love thrifting books there. And with this book haul, I got quite a few, guys. I got quite a few. I'm going to start with the ones that are in the bag. This was my last book haul for this month, so I haven't even pulled them out the bag yet. My bag says there is no such thing as too many books. And y'all know, show you right. There's no such thing, okay? So I'm going to start with these books. The House We Grew Up In by Lisa Jewell. Now, I have, once again, quite a few books by Lisa Jewell. I'm really starting to like Lisa Jewell. So I saw this one. I think it was a $3 book. If you're new to my channel, Friends of the Public Library, most of their books, with the exception of like newer books that they may get a hold of, are $3. Okay? Which is awesome. So, for the price of, let's say, 4 books from Barnes and Noble, y'all know they pricey, honey. You walk out of there with 4 books, you might spend what, maybe $90 or so. I think hardcovers there are almost $30. Like I said, you get 4 books there, you're gonna spend a lick. Okay, you're gonna spend a lick. But if you go to Friends of the Public Library, for that same price, even less, you're going to get 20, 30, 40 books, okay? So I'm going to get off my spiel about that. Sharing is caring. If you have, and pretty much everywhere has libraries, you could always visit there's for sales, there's sections where they sell books. Here in Ohio, where I live, in my city, the surrounding neighborhoods that have libraries, all of our books go to one place. So they might not necessarily have books for sale inside the library, but they ship them just to one place. So that's really cool. So I don't have to go to each individual library to find books. I can just go to this one, and I do. It's a weekend ritual, okay? But anywho, yes, Lisa Jewell, The House We Grew Up In. This next book, guys, when I first started BookTube, I really, really wanted this book. I know nothing about the author. I don't know anything about the genre. I believe it is maybe a fantasy. I didn't look it up yet. But the cover seems so interesting. I believe it's probably a YA book. But it is The House in the Cerulean Sea by T.J. Klune. Look at it. Isn't it cute? I wanted this book so bad. And so, as usual, I'm about to leave the store. I'm in the checkout, and I spotted this book on the shelf. Now, mind you, the shelf that I found it on, I had already been there, so they must have put it on there when I was walking through. But I always take a second look before I walk out of that store, because I'm telling you, most of the time I found books after the fact, after I've already been there. So I'm really excited about this. This, I'm sure, will be some type of palate cleanser book, like when I'm in between thrillers or something like that, and I need to just kind of read something else. But I'm excited. I am excited, y'all. Let's see. The next book that I have, To Serve with Love. Now, I just said that I wasn't going to buy any more romance, but this book was on my to buy list. It's been on there for a while. I had it in my thriftbooks.com cart, but lo and behold, child, lo and beholden, I was in there and I found this by Laura Lane. I believe this is probably more of an adult. I don't think this is YA. Some type of romance. I mean, of course, they showing a little cell phone and whatnot. But we're going to see. This looks like it would be a really quick read, only 200 and something pages. So I'm glad I got it. This next book, Whatever Happened by Rachel Housel Hall. Thriller. It's a thriller. I'm excited about it. I don't know anything about him. I don't know anything about her. No, but it's a thriller, and that's all I need to know. Okay? Then we have Girl in the Rearview Mirror by Kelsey Ray Denberg. I picked up this book. I saw another YouTuber. She's a thriller. She's a thriller only girly. Like, she's reading all the thrillers. And so literally I just watched her video a couple of days prior to picking up this book. I had put it on my to buy list, and lo and behold, I found it, and I'm super excited about it. This is a thriller. I think pretty much from here on out, with the exception of maybe a couple of historical fictions, they're gonna be thrillers. I did get a couple of little journals, encouraging thoughts for women, like devotional books for those of you who do not know. I do actually have another channel. This is a shameless plug here. I do have another channel that's more faith-based, where I do book hauls as well. But I love my my Christian fiction, Christian nonfiction books. My number one all time, my number one most favorite all time book ever, guys, is the Holy Bible. Okay, if you don't know, now you know. She's reading that every day. Okay, I'm reading that every day in some kind of way. I'm reading that. So I will, in case someone is interested, link that other channel onto here. But I got that journal as well as the Praying Woman's Journal. I usually just pick these up, not just for me, but for other people. So that's my love language. I love giving. And so that's what those were. The next book, oh my goodness, Emily Henry. What did I read? Book Lovers. And I said that I wasn't going to get Beach Read. Just because it didn't, from reviews and stuff. And like I said, it wasn't an emergency. It was not an emergency, honey, until I saw it at Friends of the Public Library. Until I saw it there for $3. I said, why not? Why not complete my collection of Emily Henry books? And so I did get to pick up a copy of that. Next we have, oh my gosh. Okay. So we have Confessions in B Flat by Donna Hill. I'm going to tell you right now why I picked this up. Can y'all guess? Can y'all guess why I picked this up? It looked like it's going to be good, okay? It looked like it's going to be good. This book takes place in 1963 in Harlem. And it really seems like this is a Black author. And it just looked like it was going to be good, y'all. And I had to pick it up. I did read the synopsis and felt like this will be something very interesting. So I can't wait to read it and tell you guys about it. Another book that I got, and this is kind of off of all the genres that we read on this channel. But I did get You Grow Girl. It's a lot about me. Y'all just don't know, honey. But I am a gardener and a plant mama, okay? So I did pick this book up. I'm not going to go into great detail about it. Not for this channel. Let's see. Is that all? That is all in my bag. However, hold on. Wait a minute. I have more. All right. The American Marriage by... Toyari Jones. Forgive me if I said it wrong, honey. Beautiful. Look at that cover. This is a love story. And I'm tripping out. I just said I'm moving away from, well, I did say YA love stories, but this is the love story, honey. And the cover alone made me pick it up. All right. Oprah's book club says it's good. Okay. So we gonna see. Then we have, I went back and forth about picking this book up. I'm glad, it was, at one point with the Book of the Month Club, and I didn't get it. And then I was hearing other people talk about it, and I still was like, but honey, Take My Hand. Take My Hand by Dolan Perkins Valdez. I think what's kind of made me hesitate, the synopsis, and I was a little, like, do I really want to read about that? But once again, when you get the opportunity to get it from the low, this is, I believe it may have like a dual timeline or something like this, maybe. It's some type of historical fiction. There's some truth to this story right here. So I went ahead and picked it up. The next book that I already have behind me, Good Dirt by Charlene, okay? And I had in my cart to buy her other book, Black Cake. Black Cake, honey, I was going to buy it from thriftbooks.com, I believe. No, I was going to get it off Amazon. And I said, hold your mule, hold on. I guarantee you, if you hold on, you will find that book at Friends of the Public Library. And sure enough, your girl found it. Your girl found Black Cake. So what that tells me is I need to read Good Dirt. No, I think this one came out first. So I need to read this one. And I think you can read one without the other. But I got it, y'all. I got my Black Cake. All right. This next book, The Heiress by Rachel Hawkins. I don't know what drew me to this book. I think it gave me like a Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo kind of vibe. Like, I'm like, I don't know anything about this author, but this cover, I'm loving the green, okay? I'm loving the flowers. I'm loving all the things. And I think this is some type of, it got some murder in it, honey. I don't know. It's more of a mystery, I believe. But it's going to be good. It is going to be good. Let me see. Yes, mystery, suspense. It might be a thriller. Yes, this one might be a thriller. You know, I have been watching some videos talking about the difference between mystery and thrillers. And, you know, for me, a thriller is going to have suspense. It's going to have you on the edge of your seat. It could be scary. It could be all of the things. Mysteries, yeah, you might have a death take place, or murder or something like that. And then you have detectives and cops and whatnot trying to figure it out. Whereas thrillers, you trying to figure it out for real. Like you the one on the scene trying to figure out who did it. Okay. Mysteries, you are too, but thrillers, they gonna have you on the edge of your seat, you know, all the things. Anywho, that's just me. For me, they kind of go together, child. They kind of go together, but this one look like it's gonna be good. It look like it's gonna be good. The next one that I have is Yellow Wife by Sadiqa Johnson. Here we go again, y'all. Let me see. What did I just read? Didn't I just read something about her? Anyway, this was another situation, child, where I was like, I want to read the book. I want to get the book, but I'm going to hold off. I am going to hold on and wait and see if that book pops up in the Friends of the Public Library. This is an historical fiction. I am so excited. I am so excited that I was able to get this book, Yellow Wife. This next book, the cover alone, I don't know what it's about. I think it is some type of historical fiction. I'm going to say her name is Caitlin Greenidge. Okay. Liberty. Look at that cover. Isn't it beautiful? So nice. I believe this is an historical fiction. Historical, magical. It got some magical realism in it, I believe. It's going to be good. Whatever it is, it's going to be good. I think with the exception, let me see. I was trying to get all the other books that are not thrillers out of the way. Okay. So, I am also trying to dip my toe into fantasy. And They had marked this book all the way down. For one thing, she thick. She too thick, honey. So I better like it to get through it. But I have not read any of her books, nor do I don't think I have. Wait, do I have something? You know that's a shame when you don't even know what's on your shelf. I don't think I have any of her books though. Sarah J. Maas, A Court of Silver Flames. Now, if you look in, I think at the beginning of this vlog, there were brand new books from her. I got this one on a different day for $2. Okay, $2. Look at that. It's got the little maps in it. I'm finding that out. Those fantasy books, they gonna have some maps in it, honey. Tell you so you can know where you at and what's going on. But they had marked this one down to $2, and I could not. I'm like, why not? Why not get it? I mean, come on. It's less than a cup of coffee, child. Get the book and see what Sarah is about. So this is the book that's going to tell me what Sarah is all about. I don't know when I'm going to get to it, but at least when I get ready to, I'm going to have it. All right? Now, the next book that I have, I believe in my last wrap-up, I have read Harlem Rhapsody. Harlem Rhapsody. Is that how y'all say it? Anywho. And I had told you guys that if you saw my wrap up, if you didn't, go check it out. Go and check it out. But I wanted to know more about W.E.B. Du Bois, because in Harlem Rhapsody, we got about more, it was more about other stuff, okay? And this one is not like, it's the love songs of W.E.B. Du Bois. So I think here I'm going to get a lot more about his writing. Now, once again, she thick, and this is not like a book that I would probably just sit down and read through it. I might grab it from time to time and just read it, you know, little by little. And when I do read it, whether it's just a couple of poems or whatever, I'll share it with you guys. But I just wanted y'all to know I got it. Okay. The next book that I have is The 5-Year Lie by Serena Bowen. This was a book that I had in a cart to buy, and it's a domestic. I don't know what it is about me and my domestic thrillers, honey, because I'm not, in real life, I'm far from drama. Like, I live a quiet, peaceful life. I'm not about domestic altercations, which is probably why I like reading about them. I stay far away from it in real life. But honey, I heard somebody talk about this book, and I had to get it. And I was gonna buy it. I was gonna go ahead and buy it, but lo and behold, the child, I found it. And this particular one, because it is a little bit newer, this one didn't cost $3. It cost $5, which is still good, because I think even on, I can't remember how much it was on Amazon or Thrift Books, but it was more than $5. This next one I have is The Lie Beside Me. He's lying next to you. He's not your husband, and he's not breathing. Child, that sent a little chill on my spine. By Gaitha Lodge. I think I'm saying that right. Don't quote me on it. Let me tell you something. I done told y'all, I don't need a lot of synopsis. Give me something like that, okay? He lying next to you. He's not your husband, and he's not breathing. Pick it up. I'ma pick it up. I got to know what's happening. Why he lying beside you dead, child? It's gonna be good. This next one is definitely a mystery murder by Olivia Matthews. And I already have one of her books on my shelf that I need to get to reading. It is, what is that? Bookshop, library. No, is it bookshop, bookstore, something like that. I already have the other book. This is like, I think this is, I don't know if this is part 2 of that or part 1. I don't know if you have to read them both together, what it is, but I saw it and I went ahead and picked it up. Then we have The Perfect Escape by, is it Leah? Leah Conan? I think it's Leah. The sticker's in the way, y'all. Who is it? Yeah, Leah. Look at that. Oh my goodness. This is a thriller, friends. It was a friend's getaway, honey, and something went wrong. It looked like it's gonna be good. It looked like it's gonna be good. All right. So this next author, I'm thinking it's Serafina Nova Glass. Such a Good Wife. It starts with a lie. It'll end in a nightmare. Now, I don't believe it's horror or anything like that, but it's about betrayal. Okay? Sounds like it's gonna be good to me. All right, friends, we got another book by Megan Miranda, and I think I have one of her books. She was one of the authors that I have on my April TBR to read, and I was not. I'm like, look, I'm just starting to read her books. I really don't need to buy another book by her yet, because I got other books on my shelf. Who was I talking to, child? I was not talking to me, because I picked this book up, All of the Missing Girls. I did. I picked it up. I sure did. Because when you're thrifting books, okay, if you're a thrift or anything like that, you know you can't come back and be like, oh, I'm going to get it in 2 weeks. It will be gone. It will sure enough be gone. And that was not going to happen to me. So, no one ever just disappears, and I'm going to find out why. Then we have For Better and Worse by Margot Hunt. Now, this cover reminds me of a couple of books that I already got on my shelf. We already know, what is it? Geneva Rose, The Perfect Marriage, and it was another book that I got. Where is it? Let me see if I can grab it. See, these covers be drawing me. It's kind of crazy because they look a lot alike. As Long as We Both Shall Live. I showed you guys that on another book haul. But, honey, anything with the wedding rings and whatnot, we reading about it. We gonna read about it. We gonna see what happened, and who killed who, honey. It was the perfect marriage until everything went perfectly wrong, okay? And so we gonna find out. We are gonna find out. Then we have Invisible Girl by Lisa Jewell. Now, this was another book that I saw a new YouTuber to me that I've started watching. She's a thriller only girl, okay? And she was talking about this book, and I had put it on my list, and I'm like, okay, whenever I see it, I'll grab it. I did not expect to find it as soon as I did, child, but I did. Then She Was Gone, the bestseller of Then She Was Gone. Then She Was Gone is on my April TBR, okay? So why not pick up another one of her books? Because I know it's going to be good, okay? So here you are, pretty cover. So we going to see. However, I found, I was looking up that when I was picking up that book, this one by Lisa Jewell, The Night She Disappeared, was right next to it. was right next to it. So I went on and grabbed that. Look, this got something to do with, look, she in the water, child. Thrills and chills. We gonna see. We are gonna see. Then we have, now, I'm really excited about this one because I literally have watched the video one day, and then the next day I have went to the store and I'm like, I really want this book, The Woman in the Window, okay, by AJ Finn. Let me see. I want to say, though, let me see something. Yeah. I don't know. It's gonna be good. I saw it and I grabbed it. Okay, that's the end of the story right there. I saw it and I grabbed it, and I am glad because once again, I think I did have this one in my Amazon cart, so I saved myself a lot of money. Okay, $3 hardback, and this one looks pretty much new. This one looks fairly new, excellent condition. Okay, who gonna pay $15-$20 when you can get it for $3? Not me. Last but not least, and I have missed this one when I was doing all the romance or whatnot, the other books. I went ahead and picked up Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. I have the other two, and now this will complete my series. I do intend on doing a month of only series. Well, at least I'll start the first book of maybe 2 or 3 series, because I have quite a few series on my shelves that I need to get through, so I got to start somewhere. So this completes that series. I have not read any books by Lucy Score. I think, didn't she just have a new one come out? I think she had a new one come out. So before I even get that one, because I got to stop the madness now. I got to stop the madness. Before I even allow myself to buy that book, I got to read these. I got to read these. So however long it's going to take, that's just going to be that. I got to get through these. And they thick too. They are thick. Y'all tell me, first of all, if they worth reading. I mean, I still will probably find out from the very first book if I like her writing style or like what she about. But you can let me know. You can let me know about any of these books, friends. If you have read any of the, I don't even know how many books I just showed you guys. I think this book haul is probably bigger than the last one. If you have read any of these books, please like, comment, subscribe. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. If you have read any of them, let me know in the comments. You might not be able to tell me about all of them because it's a lot of them. But at least let me know something. Okay? If you have made it to the end of this video, please let me know you finished by adding this emoji. Share my videos. Okay? Share them. Share my videos. Please, remember to like. I don't know what it is, but people will watch it all the way through, but don't hit the like button. Y'all know y'all like me. Y'all know y'all like me. So go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Put that little emoji. You don't have to even comment. You don't even have to say a whole lot of words. Just put the emoji and let me know you watched the end to the end of the video. But until next time, you guys, keep being who you are. And that's a star. So keep shining. Bye.